What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Wayne. We back in the building with a Pop the Balloon to Find Love video, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You ugly motherfucker.
Anyway, that being said, y'all know how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some go on real quick. Yeah, and then we finna get into it. Speed this shit up, bro.
Look, right? I don't know what y'all came to do, but I need y'all to turn up just a tad bit more. Hey, man, hey, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Just a tad
Hold on,
bit
bro. I gotta
more.
pull this. Let this cat out.
And it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I told him I had sex in a long time. I had sex in a long time. Fuck that pussy, fuck that pussy.
Can't stand this cat. Alright, so that's about it for that shit. You know what I mean?
You ugly motherfucker.
Anyway, we finna get this Pop the Balloon to Find Love going. Or Pop the Balloon or Lock In. And shout out to DZ and Shanny Rose, you know what I mean?
Y'all have seen him before?
He kind of reminded me of Urkel.
Oh, that's
You ugly motherfucker.
Oh, they got the baby on there. Shout out to the kids, man. It's a blessing. Anybody out there who got kids, shout out to DZ and Shanny Rose, bro. Now, I'm not going to roast nobody because anybody can get on me. But this dress, I don't know if it's the dress is too tight or what, but if you got that meat hanging over, nigga, like, to me, I'm not saying you don't look good, 'cause you look fabulous. To me, you look good.
yeah, you have to read this story.
You know what I mean?
Time for him to go deep inside. Yeah. You just leave the nuts hanging out.
You know what I mean? But it's just, to me, I don't think like, well, maybe it's just the angle and the camera and the lighting, but that seemed like it's digging into your side, don't it? But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, we gonna keep mobbing through.
God damn! Jesus.
You're a beautiful girl. But ma'am, I'm going to need to see ID. That's all I know. I need to see. I need to see your damn your college course, your syllabus. I need to see your college ID, driver's license, birth certificate, social security card. Nigga, I need to see it all. I need to see dental records, school records. Ain't no way you above 18. There's no shot you're above 18. No shot. Absolutely no shot. I need to see a letter of recommendation, nigga. I need to see it all, bro. I don't believe this girl's over 18. If she is, that means she has superior genetics. She's going to be just thin. But man, you look like a kid. You look like a whole toddler, like a whole kid out here. Shout out to you. Like, see, that seems like it's digging in too. Like, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I'm not a girl. But to me, these things seem like they're digging into your side. Like your clothes seem too tight. Like look down here, you can see like how it's gripping against the thigh. Which I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. But that just seems like it's tight. Like look how tight that is. That seems abnormally tight. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, man.
You
What's up,
ugly
everyone? Welcome back to the
motherfucker.
channel. We're back
Oh, they
with
got the kids out.
another episode of Pop the Balloon of Find Love.
Love to
FGE
see it,
Love
man.
Edition.
I'm your host, Shani Rose.
And your co-host, DZ. We have a beautiful lineup of ladies. How y'all doing? That's what I'm talking about, man. Before we get into the show, y'all make sure y'all tap in to our other channels, man. FGE Vlogs, y'all tap in my reaction channel. Also, her Mommy in the Hood channel's coming soon. She definitely did her recordings already, so y'all tap into that.
What's it called? Mommy in the what?
In the Hood channel's coming soon. She
In the
definitely did
hood?
her
Hold on,
reaction.
nigga. What? You got a hood channel, bruh? Don't be hood vlogging, bruh. This nigga about to be hood vlogging. He getting ready to go around to all these ghettos and neighborhoods
You have to
and
read
be
this
talking to the
story.
damn Crips and Bloods, bruh. Don't do that shit, bruh. If that's what you talking about doing, don't do that, bruh.
Channel. Also, her Mommy in the Hood channel's coming soon. She definitely
Mommy in the hood. Please, Shani, do not take your behind over in these neighborhoods. There's nothing in these neighborhoods. I hope that's just a channel name. But shout out to y'all. I absolutely love seeing this couple on YouTube. It's one of my favorite YouTube channels to watch. They got real good content. They got good like family chemistry, and they actually are doing it as a family. You know what I mean? And I can appreciate that. Shout out to whoever in the chat. You know, sound off. You know, sign the attendance sheet when you come in this joint. Say something in the chat, name.
You ugly motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure that's my boy Scotty, you know what I mean? But anyway.
did her recordings already, so y'all tap into that. And y'all see we have our baby girl and our baby boy. Y'all have seen him before, but
Oh, okay. They got a baby girl.
the attention is on her.
You say hi?
Oh, you turning your head.
Ooh.
So this is your first time seeing her if y'all have not watched our live. So, hey, here it is. How you
She's
doing?
a little camera shy, you guys. We turned the cameras on and she instantly spit up. So
Damn. You know what I mean? She's like, this YouTube just, disgusted by this YouTube shit.
You have to read this
She
story.
just don't like the YouTube. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to whoever in the chat, too.
it's been a little bit rough over here. But say hey, baby.
She ain't gonna say hey. Look, she's. Well, we happy that y'all was able to meet her. A lot of y'all have not seen her face.
Who
Y'all
that in the
finally
chat,
be able
man?
to see her.
We haven't announced her name either.
Not on
I'm
unless
so
it was
sorry,
live.
you guys. She is now 3 months today, and we have not showed you her face. We haven't told you her name. Nothing. So this moment is all about baby Sayani Noel.
Did she say baby Sayani or Davy Sayani?
Baby Sayani. So this
Davy?
moment is all about baby Sayani Noel.
Davy Sayani Noel. I like that name. You know what I mean? I like that name, you know? I approve. Yeah, I approve of that name. Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? I like that. And y'all got a beautiful baby too, you know? Real black love out here. Shout out to y'all. Y'all look good together. Y'all always mashing and shit. You know what I mean? And DZ, don't think I forgot. I caught you with them damn J. Cole legs you got, nigga. You be having them J. Cole legs, little toothpick legs. But shout out to DZ and Shani Rose.
Hey, Say.
But everybody that been tuning into our live, y'all seen all of this. So definitely, man, we ready to get into the show?
I'm ready.
You ready? I think they're excited. You ready?
Are y'all excited? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna let Cool Kid. You want to give the rules? No, we don't. All right, Cool Kid ain't gonna give the rules, but I'll go ahead and give you the rundown.
man.
If you
Take a
are new
punk
to the
ass in
channel,
there,
this is how it goes. I'm gonna have a single gentleman come out one by one. Now, if you like what you see, you like what you're hearing, do not pop your balloon. Now, if you do not like what you're seeing and do not like what you're hearing, what we gonna do, ladies? All right, we're gonna pop that balloon. Now, y'all know my only rule. Let's try to be open-minded. If it's something that we can change, let's try to, be a little flexible.
Man, I remember when my kids were that young. And because I worked overnight, I'll let y'all in on a little thing. Because I worked overnight and my wife worked during the day, nigga, I would work manual labor, physical labor, and then come home to a kid and she be going out the door and it's like, well, the kid just had a couple hours of decent rest, even though I know she was up and barely sleeping too, but then I gotta come home from doing like either 10s or 12s and warehousing or physical labor, and then I'm getting off. I'm 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. getting home. My lady got a dash out at 7, and then I'm up with a whole 3-month-old, a whole newborn. And you know, newborns, they don't sleep like 5-6 hours straight. They about to sleep straight for 40 minutes, nigga. 40 minutes, and then they gonna be up for 2.5 hours. Oh, and this is after I just got off a 12-hour shift. Oh, nigga.
You have to read this story.
Bruh, when I tell you I would eat when the baby eat, and I would sleep when the baby sleep. We're talking about getting 8 hour span. I done got 40-minute naps twice or 3 times. Bruh, I would be beyond tired. But those baby days are over, bruh. My kids are older, so I mean not older, but I mean they not babies no more. You know what I mean?
Outfit, shoes, a little bit of that.
But shout out to
if you
y'all.
do not like what you seen,
Who
don't
that in
like
the
it,
chat,
go ahead
man?
and pop that balloon because
Hold
we're
on,
about
real
to try to
quick.
find a match, okay? Y'all ready? Are we ready to find our king? All right, let's get into it.
There's
y'all.
no way for
All
me
right,
to
let's bring
tell.
out our first single
Hit the like
gentleman.
button while y'all in the thing. Damn, bruh.
You ugly motherfucker.
This nigga here, bruh.
Ain't nothing worse than a smart dumb nigga.
You see what I'm saying? Like, why you going on to a Pot of Balloon show in a ski mask, bruh? Why? There's no reason to do this, bruh.
Hello, how are you?
Who's that screaming?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
The mic.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yes, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and remove.
I got you.
We didn't follow that one rule, did we?
I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. That's all.
A gangster.
Wait, what you say? You said a gangster.
Can I get your name and age?
My name is King. I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I am a certified trainer and I'm a photographer.
All right. And do you have any children?
Yeah, I have a 9-year-old daughter.
All right. And how do you feel about a young lady that does have children?
I feel like she is actually someone who knows how to take care of a person, knows how to love and nourish somebody, and do those type of things.
All right.
Nigga, see, here's my issue with it. You came out here in a damn ski mask talking about, and then you said you was gangster, and then you come out here with this mild tone, like you on the phone late night back in the day talking to your girlfriend. You trying to put your sexy voice on, and you all talking all mild mannered and shit like that. Why do all that, bruh? You just was out here in a whole ski mask. You had basically the damn shiesty out here. Then she asked you to remove the mask. You take it off, and now you what? Now you all, yeah, you know, I like a girl who did it. Bruh, if you don't get your, bruh. Y'all see what I be saying? Like, come on, bruh. What are we doing, bruh?
You ugly motherfucker.
Deal breaker for us.
A deal breaker for me is someone who is not strong in their faith. One who is not strong in their faith.
Not strong. All right, I gotta put this. Yeah, Scotty, what up, boy? Hold on. I'm gonna let it play real quick. I gotta put this cat back in the room. She pissed me off.
All right, so we do have some pop balloons. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, love, can I get your name and age?
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 40 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a driver.
A driver?
Yes.
You want to specify?
I travel everywhere driving. I can't name the company, but I drive.
Oh, okay. Yes. And you had your balloon unpopped for a minute, and then you popped when he dropped his...
This cat pissing me off royally. Scotty, what up, though? My boy Scotty in the building.
You ugly motherfucker.
Deal breaker. A driving E, and I'm 40 years. All right, love, can I get your name and age?
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 40 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a driver.
A driver?
Yes.
You want to specify?
I travel everywhere driving. I can't name...
Why do people do that? That's something else that pisses me off, bruh. If you a driver or a truck driver, just say you drive trucks, or you a truck driver, or you a over the road trucker, or you just say you're a driver. What do you drive? Uber? Do you drive medical devices and services? What do you do? Are you personal driver for a CEO? Like, what do you mean by driver? Like, what does driver mean? Like, say what type of driving you do. If you are over the road trucker, just say you're over the road trucker, bruh. That really annoys me when people don't say what it is. Like, I say it all the time. Like, there's no more lies out here. Just say what it is. What type of driving do you do? Just say what type of driving you do. Come on, bruh.
But I drive.
Oh, okay.
He said this a old YN. Bruh, he came out here and said he had the ski mask down. So that's a ski mask. He had none but his eyes out. That's basically a shiesty he had on. He had the shiesties on when he came out. Shani told him to take the host told him take the joint off, so he rolled it up over his head. And then he's out here all mild manner and shit like that. Come on, bruh. Keep that same energy, bruh.
You had your balloon unpopped for a minute, and then you popped when he dropped his deal breaker. So let's go ahead and dive into that one.
Well, I didn't really like how you were so covered up. But you are very handsome. Very handsome.
Thank you.
I don't know why you were covered up. Why were you covered up? But,
I'm literally
so handsome.
Yeah, you should not have came in here. Yeah, you should have came in here like that. You need to start over. Run it back.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Now y'all want to run it back. See what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bruh. He want to be out here being a gangster, nigga. I don't trust no. If anybody tell me that they a gangster, That's the number one. That's the lamest thing anybody can tell me is they a gangster. Come on, bruh. How you a whole gangster in Target? Nigga, what gangster you know is walking around in a Target? Celebrities don't even do that. And they not gangster.
You have
They
to
worry
read this
about their
story.
safety and security. Come on, bruh. Talking about you a gangster, nigga. You on a Pod the Balloon show trying to find love.
Look handsome, like for real.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
So what did make you pop your balloon? Because you let him say his whole spill.
So I popped the balloon because he does have a 9-year-old, and because he came out covered up.
What's wrong with the 9-year-old?
I just had different situations where, women calling early in the morning, come get your child. I don't know if that's your situation, but I never want to deal with small children, or I don't want to help raise and stuff like that. It may sound bad. I know, but I do not want to help raise nobody kids.
Oh, nah, listen,
Please, Lord.
That's cool.
It's
That's
hard.
Cool.
It's hard.
You're
I'm
strong,
40.
You're your own woman, so you can
Yes.
make your own
Thank
decisions.
you. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's cool.
Very
That's
handsome.
cool.
So you don't want children?
I'm indecisive on kids. Yep, I got.
I'm not mad that she indecisive on kids. Whatever, figure it out. I'm not here to tell anybody. I'm not gonna be one of them like RP talking dudes. I just give my thoughts and opinions on dumb shit, and I like doing this because it's sensational content that's online, and a lot of people have thoughts and views on it. And I always had thoughts and views on a whole bunch of shit. That's why I do my videos when I do my videos on the economic stuff. I do my videos on the Epstein files that everybody thought were real, but turns out it doesn't even matter if they're real or fake. Nothing happened from it. All them CEOs are still walking around scot free. So I have my thoughts and views about life and everything in it. Then I'm gonna just give it. But in terms of if you don't want to have a kid or not, whatever floats your boat, boo, you do that. The only thing I'm gonna tell you is, I mean, I ain't got nothing to say. You say you don't know, shit, you don't know. Just do like I tell everybody. The only piece of advice I will ever leave, my dying breath, my only piece of advice I will tell anybody is do what is in your best interest. That is it. 24/7. Don't matter what anybody else think or care. Do what's in your best interest. Look out for you first, cause nobody else will.
Talk to the Lord about it.
Amen.
Yep.
All right. Is she someone that's your type?
She is definitely beautiful. She's definitely beautiful. I'm not someone who does have a type specifically in terms of physical appearance. I'm just someone who knows. I personally like someone who knows they're beautiful, who steps in confidence, who is confident within their skin, Like, that's what I really am for. So if you know you're that woman, then you're my woman.
So physically, again, is she your type?
Yeah, she's cool.
All right. Let's go on down to the next one. All right, love, can I get your name and age?
My name is Diamond Jackson. I am 24.
And what do you do?
I am a journeyman electrician.
All right. And why did you pop your...
I did not see that coming. Shorty is a whole journeyman electrician. So I don't know where she's at in her journeyman, but she a whole electrician out here. That is fire. That's cool. You know what I mean? It is what it is, Shout out to everybody who works in the trades, Electricians, plumbers, carpenters, welders, our elevator technicians. Shout out to all of y'all, man.
Your balloon.
Honestly, I said if you walked in here with the mask and stuff on, I was going to pop regardless. I think, like she said, you are very handsome. That was a terrible lead, in my opinion. And, yeah, that's after you said you were a gangster, it went downhill for me. So that was...
Oh, and Scotty, since you in the chat, brother, the Pot the Balloon draft is officially open. You know what I mean? So you do got the first pick. You got 5 minutes to make your selection.
You want to clarify the gangster?
So
It was just
yeah.
your swag, I guess, maybe.
So like, yeah, wow.
And then you say you was a gangster, bruh. Look at how soft and mild. Look how nervous he is, like talking. I don't. There's no way that that's his real voice. No shot that that's his real voice. But you talking about you a gangster? Come on, bruh.
I came from rough, humble beginnings, you know. So I definitely dibbled and dabbed into that gang lifestyle when I.
Okay, so why do you want to? And then you got this big Scarface.
Bitch ass nigga, you can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, my nigga.
I literally just noticed it, bruh.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Bruh, you have a Scarface shirt on, bruh.
Jesus.
Bruh, there's no shot.
I was younger, so. But when I got older, listen, I'm not a full-time gangster. I have my bachelor's degree in TV film production.
Wait, did you say you're not a full-time gangster?
I'm not a full-time gangster. Because there are some.
Wait, you missing a tooth in the front, nigga? There's no way, bruh. There's no way I just saw what I just saw, bruh. There's no shot I just saw what I just saw. Rewind the tape, bruh.
Full-time.
You have to read this story.
I'm not a full-time gangster.
No.
I can't. You have to read this story.
Dumb nigga.
Bruh. My man Grill, bruh.
I can't.
My man Grill,
You
bruh.
have to read this story.
Bitch ass nigga, you can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, my nigga.
There's no way, bruh.
Oh my God.
There's no way, bruh.
Oh my God.
Because there are some full-time gangsters, you know, who be outside all day.
So you're part-time or limited part-time?
I'm limited part-time. You feel
So
me?
just weekends. Okay.
I've been in that world for like 10 plus years, and a lot of the people that I was in that world were either dead or behind bars right now. So
why are we still in that world?
And why are you promoting that world? She answer her question first and answer mine. Why are you in that world, and why are you still I don't even know the correct term, bruh. Why are you still passively promoting that world?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Technically I'm not really in that world.
So we're not a gangster.
Nah, I'm still a gangster. A gangster is a lifestyle. Personally, for me, gangster is a lifestyle. Gangster
I
is
think
a
you shouldn't have
lifestyle.
led with that, is what I'm saying. I think that's where like we tried to stick it out with the mask, but once you said that, you should, think about your first impression. I'm pretty sure you're not with boys right now, so you shouldn't lead with that.
You're right.
Is she someone that's your type?
Facts. You getting schooled by a girl.
He definitely is.
All right.
Well, so okay, sir. So now you have a type. You just told the first girl you don't really have a type, and they say, yeah, she's attracted. Then this Shani Rose asked you about this girl. You say she is my type. Which one is it, bruh? I mean, well, technically you didn't lie, so I can't say which one is it, but you clearly like a type.
Right, let's go down to the next one.
She looks like she's very fit. Very fit.
Can I get your name and age?
Yes, my name is Akayemi. I'm 49.
Get your name and age?
Yes, my name is Akayemi. I'm
Akayemi? You know what I mean? Well, is that what she said? Akayemi?
49. Probably a bit out of your age range, but I'll pop. Oh, baby. I'm a gangster too.
I like the gangster.
So I didn't pop on the gangster part, but all my kids are grown. So for that reason, I popped because I'm trying to live life, and no offense, I hope you don't take none.
That's good.
You ain't ready for that gangster life no more. You done retired.
Oh, I didn't retire from the gangster life.
Oh.
Once a gangster, always a gangster, baby. But I will say, no, my kids, my oldest is 32.
Okay, so yeah.
Right.
So she had a baby at 17, just doing deductive math.
So, 32 to 9, that's a great big jump.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Nah, not really. But she's definitely beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, let's go down to the next one. Can I get your name and age?
Charlene, 44.
And what do you do?
I'm a counselor.
All right, and why did you pop your balloon?
Well, when he came in, it just wasn't, I wasn't feeling, the outfit, the ski mask and everything. I wasn't able to see his face. So I don't know what his potential could have been, but the first impression is always key. So that's why I popped.
After we removed everything, how do we feel now?
I still would have popped. He's just not my flavor. He's handsome, but he's just not for me.
All right, is she someone that's your type?
Not at all.
Larry, what's not your type? What's not your type?
I don't know, really.
Bro, how you a gangster and this is your voice, nigga? I don't buy it, bro. I'm not saying I don't buy it, cause again, don't press me, cause you ain't gonna get no cool points for pressing me. I'm a whole partially disabled person, visually disabled person. So you ain't getting no cool points. Anybody wanna press me? That's for one, and for two, nigga, anybody press me.
I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga. Bow, shot his ass. Bow, 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 bow.
That's for two. You know what I mean? But back to the story at hand. Bro, I just don't buy it, bro. You came out here with a whole ski mask on. You take the ski mask off. Then you say you was a gangster. Then one of the girls question you about this whole gangster thing. And Shani Rose, you say most of your friends you grew up with are dead or in jail. And rest in peace to the ones in jail, and I mean the ones who are gone, and to the people behind bars, they're doing, they're serving their bids and their time, but then you're perpetuating this gangster image or lifestyle. Like, I don't understand what will make you do that. If you are a gangster, just be gangster. But
it's no shit. It's not.
So how do you say someone's not your type, but you're saying you don't know why?
Exactly. And earlier you said you didn't have a type, but now she's not your type.
Why they're not your type? And you said you don't have a type back there. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and back it up.
But she feel me? She definitely said that first impressions are key. You feel me? But I don't judge a book by its
So
cover.
the first impression was not good for you.
I don't judge a book by its cover. So I feel like she judged instead of looking within the chapters. She looked at the title of the book and not what
Let's clarify this question real quick. When I ask is someone your physical type, we are looking off of just basic physical.
And I'm saying no. I told you no. I definitely told you she's not my type.
And I asked why.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out why, nigga.
More mental in her judging, so defensive. Yes.
Physically, she's a little bit older.
Okay.
I can see that.
Okay, thank you. You could have gave that earlier when she asked you why is she not your type. Then you wiggled around the answer when you just could have said she's older.
That physically she looks older.
Okay, and that is how you answer that question.
Thank you, nigga. Like, bruh.
Just like that. And we're gonna move on to the next one.
Thank you.
Can I get your name and age?
Junie, 21. Sorry.
What do you do?
I'm a psychology student.
All right. And why did you?
I don't buy she's 21. I don't believe that shit. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let it play.
Pop your balloon.
For starters, definitely the mask and the glasses. Also, he has like a whole girl's name on the side of his arm.
Yeah, my daughter.
Okay. Cool. Nice to know. But
you're observant. I love that.
But yeah, it was pretty much just that. And the whole like gangster thing, like kind of cringy. Not to me.
I don't buy that she's 21.
Yeah. All right, she's someone that's your type.
If she is 21,
and
cool,
what's not your type?
Okay, he has like a whole girl's name on the side of his arm.
Yeah, my daughter.
Okay. Cool. Nice to know. But
You're observant. I love that.
but yeah, it was pretty much just that. And the whole like gangster thing, like kind of cringy. Not to be mean, but yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is cringy. You ain't gotta be mean. It is cringy. You know what I mean? I'm tired of people perpetuating that gangster shit too. You know what I mean?
All right, she's someone that's your type.
No.
And what's not your type?
She has no meat on her bones.
Okay, nigga. Okay, cool.
I need.
So you like them thicker than a stick. Okay. All right, preference is preference.
This is not gonna cut it, bruh.
Preference. Let's go on down
Talking
to the
about you
next
need
one.
stallions.
Can I get your name and age?
India. I'm 29.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I rap, I act, content creation, pretty much all of it.
All right, and why did you pop your balloon?
The poo shiesty. It took me all the way out.
That was cool.
I didn't know if you was trying to date us or rob us. But I mean, hey, you can't judge a book by its cover. But you know, I mean, you seem nice. You just threw me off a little bit.
And now that again, we removed everything.
You look handsome, but you're not my type. I'm just not. Yeah, you look a little bit too short, too. So, yeah.
All right, she's someone that's your type.
I don't like the tight
And why
fitting
not?
clothes. He gonna roll.
She just feel like she to hit the gym a little bit.
So first we said that we need some meat on the bones. Now we got some meat on the bones, and now they need to hit the gym. Where we at?
I will hit the gym when you hit the dentist.
See, and this is the reason why I say these pot of balloon shows, nobody can find love on it, cause that right there, both blows were unnecessary. The first shot he shot was unnecessary. The second shot she shot was unnecessary too. It was warranted, I guess is the correct term or phrase. It was due, but she still went back and forth with it. So now he got to go to the dentist for his loose tooth. I mean, his tooth gone. And he said she got to hit the gym.
Okay.
Side tooth out the window.
That's cool.
Can we pull the next one out?
We're gonna go on back. All right. So unfortunately, we did not have a romantic match. We would love to have you come back. Okay. All right. Let's bring
Goofy. Straight goofy.
out our next single gentleman.
Unbelievable.
You ugly motherfucker.
All right.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, I'm fine.
And can I get your name and age?
I'm FEMA. I'm 44.
And what do you do?
Damn, y'all blow y'all thing like y'all the food stamp application stop or something. Let's say it again, man. Damn.
What do you do?
I'm a I travel the world and stuff like that. I'm been independent traveling and stuff like that.
Independent what?
Bitch ass nigga, you can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, my nigga.
Well, hold on. Maybe he'll clean it
sitting
up.
here
Hold
saying
on.
I know. I don't know, but I know you don't know either, bitch.
I'm not
ass
sitting here
nigga.
saying I know. I don't know. Right? I don't know. But maybe he'll sit here and he'll clean it up.
Damn, Section 8 office line. Shit.
All right, let's put our phone in your pocket.
Okay.
Lame, another lame nigga. Holding your phone, corny ass jokes, Section 8 office, bro. What about these girls make you think Section 8 office?
All right, do you have any children?
I have stepkids.
Oh, so you still claim them past
Yeah.
the relationship. All right, how many do you
I
have?
have 5 stepkids.
And look at Shani Rose's face. She like, okay.
4 grandkids.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I mean, cool. I ain't got nothing to say about it. What Lil Wayne say? Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Double homicide. Hey, you know what I'm saying? 6'7".
He was already coming.
Yeah, 6'7". Hey, 6'7".
Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. Okay. How do you feel about a young lady that does have children?
You said again?
How do you feel about a young lady that does have children?
If she on her stuff and take care of her her well-beings and she have a mind frame, she cool with it. So yeah.
All right. And you have no biological children?
No biological children.
Okay. Did you want any?
I did at one point, but I'm at the age of 44. I have a lot of nephews and nieces, so yeah.
And grandchildren?
Yeah, 4 grandkids.
All right. And go ahead and name a deal breaker for us.
A deal breaker is my bad. A deal breaker is somebody that's like really not really educated. They not on their grind. They not standing on business, like stuff like that.
All right. So we do have a few pop balloons. We're gonna go ahead and check
There's
it
a lot
out.
of pop balloons, not a few.
Double
homicide.
I like my wording a little better. Let's go check it out. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
I'm Tiffany, and I am 40 years old.
And what do you do?
I drive.
All right. And why did you pop your balloon?
I popped my balloon because he seems too eccentric for me. He is a whole vibe.
Oh,
and I
thank
need
you. I am a
somebody
good
to
vibe.
calm me down.
I'm a good vibe.
Yeah, you're a great vibe.
Yeah. I'm a Taurus, so you know what I'm saying? 5/17,
Yeah, my
1981, so you know what I'm
sisters.
saying?
Yes, they
Stubborn.
were
5/17, 1981. So he's 7 years older than me. So he about 45. Oh, 44. Yeah, that's what he said.
born
Lovable.
on May the 5th.
Yeah.
And it's like you are a bubbling brook.
Yeah.
I won't be able to catch the wave. I won't be
Okay.
able to ride the wave.
You ain't gonna catch the wave?
No.
You gonna
I
catch the
can't.
wave? I'm gonna be in Bali,
See,
Tokyo,
I can't.
Japan, all
Not
that.
right now.
That's okay. Cool.
Mr. Eccentric. Made you stay right here with me. Is she someone that's your type?
Not really.
And what's not your type?
It depends on the person, but I mean, she seemed like a cool person though.
Physically.
Yes, ma'am.
Is she your type?
No, she's not my type.
Okay. We're going down to the next one. Can I get your name and age?
Diamond Jackson, 24.
And what do you do?
I'm a journeyman electrician.
All right. And why did you pop your balloon?
The age, like she said, you are very eccentric.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it. It just
She
was
ducking and wrecking. That's what she doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was.
So what's with the eccentric part that we're not feeling?
I think maybe you just too wavy. Like,
wavy?
You know, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just, I don't know how to describe it well, but I don't think we would be compatible.
That's cool.
Is she someone that's your type physically?
No.
And what's not your type?
It depends on the person. So
Okay, what about this person?
she's a
bruh?
beautiful woman. Everybody over here is beautiful, so said so.
I don't know why we don't understand this question.
I mean, I'm saying my type. I mean, I'm from Louisiana, so you know what I'm saying. You look like you from Louisiana, but at the same time, so my type would be.
You said I look like I'm from Louisiana?
And you light skin, so my type would be light skin. You know what I'm saying? Exotic. So I'm saying.
Did you just say I'm your type? We gonna move on
Nigga,
to the next one.
hold on, bruh. Now he didn't say you was his type. He playing around, but you said you from Louisiana, so his type would be he said his type would be light skin exotic. Louisiana is not a destination for light skinned nor exotic looking people. If you want exotic looking people, you may get them in Florida, New York, LA. But those about the only places you're gonna get exotic looking people is Florida. That's it.
Can I get your name and age?
Yes, my name is Akemi.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I am 49. I'm an artist, a painter.
All right, and why did you pop your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I feel like I don't have the physical attraction, but we could definitely vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we probably got the same eccentricity going on
Yeah.
in a way.
She have a good time. Yeah.
All right, is she someone that's your type physically? She light skinned, look exotic.
No, she look like somebody I could be turned up with, going to Bali, Thailand, Bangkok, Phuket. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, nigga, you said all the places in Thailand, bruh. So, bruh. Now I understand what's going on, bruh.
Now see, you hype, weak, and basic. Out of all the niggas I battle, you might be the lamest.
Oh my God.
Now it just hit me, bruh. It just dawned on me.
My God.
You just said she looked like we can turn up in Bali, Thailand, Phuket, and the other spot in Thailand. You named three. Well, you said Thailand, the country, and then you named two other major the cities in Thailand. So you basically on the passport bro type time, which I guess it tracks and it makes sense now.
People and females, guys, we go everywhere together. So she look like she could be on my team to go travel.
Be on your team.
Yeah.
Yeah, be on the team, nigga. You heard what he said, bro. Now you don't understand what you said. You don't understand why people don't understand that question. Now we don't understand why you don't understand what being on his team mean. You heard what the man said. She looked like he could be on his team. That's what he meant.
I have a roster, so you know what I'm saying. I'm female, so everybody call me female. They call me female for a reason.
You said roster.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd that mean?
I'm called female for a reason.
Okay, nigga, just because you keep saying FEMA, it don't...
My name got FEMA when I left for Hurricane Rita, 05. You know what I'm saying? So... And she said,
Y'all are just starting off hot. Let's go on down to the next one. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
Charlene, 44.
And what do you do?
I'm a counselor.
All right, and why did you pop your balloon?
Well, when he talked about his job, I really couldn't understand what he was trying to say. Like, he was talking about an independent traveler. I'm like, what is that? You know?
I've been...
Sounds like you have a company. And
No,
y'all go
I've been
trips?
self-employed for 6 years.
Okay, what? If you are self-employed, you have to... Maybe he'll clean up. That's why I said I stopped when I said, what do you mean by independent traveler? Because when somebody tells me they're an independent traveler, I don't know what that means. Like, what does that mean? Like, I'm an independent shitter. Like, I shit by myself. So, like, what? I don't know what that means. Independent means you just do something without help.
You have to read this.
I can pick up and get a plane ticket anywhere. I mean, that doesn't make me an independent. I guess that makes me an independent traveler. Like, what do you do for work? That's why I was confused. Like,
05. Okay. Not 05, like the pre-pandemic or whatever. So I've been traveling. I do content. So, like,
gotcha.
Okay, it's content. That's okay. That's what you do.
Gotcha. Yeah. Makes more sense now. Yeah. Yeah, I just couldn't.
Did it?
No, yeah, he's a content creator.
Yeah, he does content. Yeah, he does content. Because when he first originally came out, he says he's an independent traveler. And I was like, what does that mean? No different than the first lady in line. She keeps saying she's a trucker. No, she keeps saying she's a driver. Well, what do you mean by driver? If I tell you I'm a driver, what does that mean? Am I a Papa John's driver? Am I a truck driver? Am I a driver for a CEO? I mean, what type of... Do I drive Uber? Like, do I drive taxi? What does it mean to say when you say driver? So I'm of the same thing. Like, what do you mean when you say you're an independent traveler? Like, how do you make... Not how do you make money, but I mean, are you a vlogger? Are you like an international businessman? Like, what do you mean when you say independent traveler? But he just spelled it out. Who that in the chat, man?
So he's creating content,
ugly
traveling.
motherfucker.
But when you say independent
It's
traveler, I'm like, your travel agent? Like,
I
what's
used
up?
to be a travel agent back then, but I do stuff on my own now.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
how are you making your money?
Content.
Independent, make money, transportation, do a lot of stuff. My name is FEMA for a reason, so you'll say
Nigga, quit saying your name FEMA for a reason, bruh. Nobody cares, bruh. I promise you, nobody cares. You keep saying your name FEMA for a reason. Nobody understands that, bruh.
FEMA money back then, so you know what I'm saying? It's FEMA. So I left from Hurricane Rita, so
Right. That's a form of destruction. So,
well, I mean,
and you say you're a tar, so
I'm
you're
a
probably
toy, you know
full
what I'm
of
saying?
it, huh?
Bull of it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Bull.
Oh.
Stump the yard, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
No, but he seems very sweet. Like, I could chill. I can hang out with you. We could have a great time.
Yeah, we have a good time.
A great time.
Margaritas on her, margaritas on me.
All the water on me, baby. All the water on me.
Cook seafood, whatever you want.
All right. Next one. Can I get your name and age?
Junie 21.
And what do you do?
I'm a psychology student and model. So
all right, and why did you pop your balloon?
First off, your age, you said you're like what, 44?
Yeah, I have kids. I have stepkids your age.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's a no.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You also folded under like zero pressure when you said you had a roster. Like I don't know how that came up.
But you're young, so you wouldn't understand.
See, now I'm confused. He said he folded under zero pressure. He said he had a roster.
I mean, I feel like I would understand the most, but like, yeah.
But you still young though.
I mean,
how old are you?
21.
Nigga, you're not even paying
And
attention.
at that age, having a roster, yeah.
I have a roster, so that means that I have a team. I go travel with people. Males, female, we go everywhere. My last biggest trip was
Yeah, I don't think that means what you think it means. That does not mean what you think it means.
No, well, I mean, if he's explaining it, I mean, it does sound sus, but if he's explaining like he has a team of people that he travels the world with.
A roster means that you have a list of ladies that you can call up depending on what you're going through at that time. That's a roster.
Roster is whatever you want to feel like a roster is.
I mean,
Okay, well now I have to agree with the broads, bruh. Because you trying to, when you say you have a roster, that implies that you have ladies that you can call up and be intimate with. When you hear the word, I got a roster, that's what that phrase or term means. But then you say you have a team of people that you travel the world with. Okay, that makes sense to me. That I understand that. But then they're wanting you to explain what and that's why she said, I don't think you understand what that means. I don't think that he's broke wristed. I think he's maybe not explaining it correctly. That's just I don't think he understands what he really means when he say he travels the world with people. Because he said he makes content, so I assume when you make content, you're traveling the world with people. Or you're meeting, there's people related to content creators. So I'm just confused. But I mean, this girl is 21 and I mean, it is what it is. But we do not, and one other thing, we do not need another psychology major. That's for sure. It's like, we do not need another psychology major.
sure, but that to you maybe, but not to everybody else, y'all. Yeah.
How's your modeling doing?
I'm pretty good, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyra Banks coming back this year.
Oh hell yeah.
We was rooting for you.
You're rooting for me?
She was rooting for you.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's coming back.
I get what you
Yeah, she got it.
Okay.
I didn't. Okay.
She got it.
Is she someone that you're type physically?
She looked like my stepdaughter, so you mean this? Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. You kind of remind me of like an uncle.
Now we're going to sneak this. You see what I'm saying? It always comes full circle. He started with the Tyra Banks is coming back. You're trying to say, oh, well, she needs help modeling. Cool. Like, bro, this is the reason why I say, like, these Pod the Balloon shows, no love can exist because just like the last guy saying, well, I need my girl physically fit. And then the girls start saying, I'll hit the gym as soon as you hit the dentist. because he had a tooth missing in the front. You see what I'm saying? We're just gonna roast each other, and I'm not against the roasting because shit, I like roasting, nigga. You know what I mean? That's what we do.
Well, you finna find out your barbecue with your little ass ugly as hell on my mama, boy.
I'm good with the roasting, but I'm saying like if we're supposed to find love from these shows, people have to be mature enough to realize one, we're not gonna roast each other, and two, we are gonna be respectful of one another and just say the things we like and don't like. But we're not gonna be demeaning, we're not gonna be sarcastic, we're not gonna be condescending, we're not gonna do that, none of that. But as we've been shown time again, and with the previous guy and the guys and girls, he says something like, you know, sarcastic to her, and then she says something sarcastic back. So it is what it is.
It's that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
like
I don't look like an uncle, but you know what I'm saying? It's okay.
Nigga.
A little bit. No, a little bit.
You got gray hair.
I mean, I got gray hair. I didn't die. So.
I was saying
I mean, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Let's bring it down a notch, ladies.
Musa.
Can I get your name and age?
India, I'm 29.
And what do you do?
Entrepreneur, rap, act. I do it all. I
don't even like that. What is all? Because if we hang out with you for 2 weeks and we realize you don't get paid from rap, you actually work at Target, then just say you work at Target. I don't like when people like fake the funk. That's one thing I'm noticing in life, and it's not to say that I haven't, because I'm a grown. I mean, I've done everything just as bad as anybody else.
I do not look down on niggers, kikes, wops, or greasers. Here you are all equally worthless.
We are all equally worthless. But I made a stand to like be 100% truthful, and that's why I say in my concert, there's no more lies. We have to just deal in truth. And I'm not saying that this woman isn't a rapper or an artist and she's not getting paid for that. I'm just saying, like, when you say I do rap and I do this, that, and the fourth, like, we want to know how you secure your housing. That's what I want to know.
All right, and why did you pop your balloon?
We're going to start with the green shoes. We're going to start with it don't go. It don't go, and you pissed me off when you walked up in here with them. But you seem like you are nice. When they say you eccentric, I don't know about the eccentric. You're just a lot.
Now, see what I'm saying? Now we going to roast. Oh, man. I just peeped game. So that's the petite girl. And, okay, well, I mean, at this point, it don't even matter, bruh. At this point, it really don't even matter, bruh. She got those on, and yeah, she looked ridiculous with these on. But she roasted you for your shoes, and that camera went too fast.
You want to put it? You want to put it up?
Okay, so his shoes. I mean, his shoes is a little much.
Come on for the sororities. But I do have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Because I'm not going for the BS. Sorry, I know we don't cuss. When you say roster, do you mean you a pimp? Because that's what it sounds like.
I'm not a pimp, but everybody call me FEMA. I already said why my name is FEMA, but I'm not a pimp. Do I look like a pimp?
Yeah.
This nigga do not look like a pimp, man. So that's for one. Nothing about him gives PIMP. But again, what does a PIMP look like? I don't know. Could he be? Sure, I could be one, nigga. Like, I could be a half blind, legally blind pimp. Anybody can technically be one, if you want to be technical about it. But, ma'am, he is not PIMP, and he wouldn't go on a show like this if he was PIMP.
You dress like one of them young ones.
Hold on, what's a YN? I dress like an OYN. OYN. Yeah, OYN. Yeah. But she seemed cool though. You know what I'm saying? But she lit. So. She said I look like a pimp, an old youngster, YN.
You was sending me. And it ain't.
I don't know how y'all got the young pimp because the Chester's is all out, so it gave me older pimp. But okay.
I said YN.
She said old YN.
YN. Make sure you put the O in front of it. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Is she someone that's your type physically?
No, she's not physically.
Now we gonna roast.
But she's still a vibe.
Yeah, get this nigga up out of here, bruh.
Y'all know I gotta ask. There are 6 ladies, and you said nobody was your type.
I mean, they all beautiful women.
Wait, he didn't. I think he did say all of them was his type. Maybe he did do that. I don't know.
And none of them are your physical type.
No, none of them are physical type.
What is your physical type? And leave me out of it. Go ahead.
What I mean, a light skinned lady. I mean, I can't really explain it, but at the same time, it's like, was she gonna get my attention? Like, she got the eyelashes and stuff like that. So it's like, they all beautiful women though.
So if you could paint out your ideal woman, what would she look like?
The girl at the end with the pink boots, her vibes,
Okay.
and the lady smiling right there, her looks. Mix that up together, the ideal woman.
So you're saying physically she's not your type?
No, I didn't say that. She's beautiful. But I'm saying she's more reserved, so you take her vibe.
No. I said if you could paint physically your type, what would she look like?
I mean,
I don't know why y'all struggling with this look like question.
I mean, nobody's my type.
Can you describe it? Tell us what your
Maybe I need to give you an example. My type. Shawnee Rose, what's your type? I like me a tall, light skin with a beard. Boom. All right.
Okay.
What you like?
Light skin, pretty, 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? Big vibes or whatever. Made me say my ex-wife is 6 feet, so you know what I'm saying?
Whew. All right. At least we got somewhere with the physical, so we know what you're looking for. Now I can.
This is just madness. This is straight up madness.
Work some magic when I bring you back, so I know
Yes,
what
ma'am.
you're looking for.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So before I have you go
You
on,
ugly
I need you to explain what
motherfucker.
this FEMA thing is, because I thought FEMA was a program that helped people.
Nah,
during
I don't even want to hear him explain.
They help people out. My
Yes.
friends in Shreveport, they saw me working at a mental hospital, staying in a hotel room, had a house, and I was getting FEMA money, giving people other FEMA money.
Okay.
So they started giving me FEMA.
Okay. So you were working with FEMA.
No, I wasn't working I was working at a mental hospital, but I was getting.
Single gentleman.
I don't even want that nigga explain it, bruh. He said they called me FEMA like 8 times, bruh, and nobody cares.
Hello.
This nigga here,
Ugly
bruh.
motherfucker.
Why is that on your? Why is that on your noggin, sir?
story.
Why?
No.
Oh, bruh.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Finish this. This is so delightful to watch. It's ridiculous.
Sir, cut that off of your head, sir. You have to cut that off of your head. Please. Unbelievable, bruh.
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Can I get your name and age?
I'm 24 and I'm Rifan. My name is Rifan.
All right. And what do you do?
I'm a corporate worker as well as I do content creation on the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any children?
No, I'm not.
No children?
No.
All right. How do you feel about a young lady that does have children?
That's not a problem for me. Yeah, I love babies, so
You love babies?
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
Do you have a limit on how many?
I'm okay with 2 or 3. Maybe that's fine too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sound a little flexible. All right.
Yeah.
What about a deal breaker for you?
Deal breaker might be maybe a materialistic woman might be a deal breaker for me.
Okay. All right. So we do have a few pop balloons. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
Hi, I'm Tiffany, and I'm 40 years old, and I drive for a living.
All right, and why did you pop your balloon?
I popped my balloon at first because I've worked with a lot of South Asian people, and I look at them like my cousins.
Okay.
Yeah, we have this cool mission vibe like cousins. So, no.
Okay, until you not hate them, that's
Yeah,
fine.
and then you're 24. My nephew is older than you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, the nationality does. Wait, what?
We
Hold
cousins, girl. Yeah.
If he was African American, what would y'all be? Brothers and sisters?
That's a hard decision. That's I don't know. You said something then, but yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
But I love your athletic build. You are very handsome, and I like your hair. I love your hair.
Nah, he gotta cut that shit.
All right, cousin. Is she?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. He gotta cut that off.
Type physically.
I mean, everybody are beautiful on their own way, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Let's go on down to the next one. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
Nyman Jackson. I'm 24.
And what do you do?
I'm an electrician.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm so thrown off. I'm not supposed to be talking to you right now. The cousin just threw me off, y'all. I'm sorry. We're going to go down to the next pop balloon. They done threw me off my game, y'all. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
Charlene, 44. I'm a counselor.
All right. And why did you pop your balloon?
Well, he's 24. My youngest daughter is 24. I work at a high school. They are close to 24. No, thank you.
All right. Is she someone that's your type physically?
No, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. Let's go down to the next one. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
Hi, I'm Junie. I'm 21. I'm a psychology student and a model. I bought my balloon because you said no to materialistic things.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm a model. I kind of like nice things. So yeah, and that was pretty much like it, you know.
So you say that you're a model. Where's the
Materialistic.
correlation with that?
Because I like to go out and like buy a lot of cool clothes and accessories. So if he doesn't like materialistic things, how can I expect him to buy it for me?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about that? Is that
Well, I mean, that's good that you mention it. I mean, having I'm not against nobody having a materialistic lifestyle, guy or girl. I know I can't afford it. It ain't in my budget. I know that 95% of Americans can't afford it, and this goes for everybody who thinks that just because you make $10,000 a month, you think that you make enough to be materialistic. You don't. So, you know, I mean, if you want that materialistic lifestyle, grind and go get it. You know, what I mean, it's out there for you. It's available. Now, you may have to, learn to be a little like seclude yourself from everybody else to like, or kind of put yourself in a corner for a while and grind and go get the materialistic things. And or you also got to realize once you get the materialistic things, you got to be able to hide it, or you got to be able to, not that I want anybody to flaunt it, but I mean, I want people to flaunt their materialistic things because that shows their efforts and how hard they work for it. I'll never tell anybody who has a materialistic lifestyle to hide it in front of no man or woman, because that's not what it's for. So definitely, if you got, I like seeing people with materialistic things stunt, because that's what it's there for. Show off your wealth, show off your stunt, show off that you did it. I would just say be mindful that around the people you hang around, like family members and stuff like that, because you will become a target. Stepping out of the box makes you freedom from getting out of the rat race with everybody else, but that also makes you a target. So just be mindful of not hanging around too many people that you don't know and people that call themselves your best friend and things like that, because they will come back to bite you. So that'd be my only thing. But I mean, if you got it to flaunt it, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with being materialistic, I guess. I don't know.
That what you mean by
Yeah,
materialistic?
it is. I mean, not too materialistic. Buying a cloth or taking to a date is not a big deal.
Mhm.
But being too materialistic is a thing I don't. Always focusing on the materialistic things.
So if she cares too much about the way she looks and the name brands and stuff, is that what you
Yeah,
mean
not.
by it?
I mean, not too much is not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel like that would be too much?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Is she someone that you're type physically?
No.
All right. Let's go down to the next one. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
India, I'm 29.
And what do you do?
Entrepreneur, rap, act. I do it all.
All right. And why'd you pop your balloon? Because you held on to it at first.
Yeah, I held on to it until he explained the materialistic part. What woman don't want materialistic things? That's pretty much every woman now. So, I mean, you're not going to really find. Well, I'm not going to say you're not going to find, but it's not going to be too many that's going to be like, oh, babe, I don't.
It ain't about materialistic things. I mean, you can have whatever materialistic things you want, and I make no exception of it because I don't have it. I always just said that people don't deserve things, and what I mean by deserve, like everything in life that you deserve, you are going to get. But if you look up the word deserve, if I was correct, something that is owed to you. I think that was the definition. And that's the reason why I say you deserve nothing in life. Because the only thing that is owed to you in life is death. So that's the only thing that is going to come for you that is given to you. That's the only thing that you are going to get. Everything else is like up in limbo. You could get it, you cannot get it. You could get rich, you cannot be rich. You could catch a STD, you cannot catch a STD. You could have love, you cannot have love. You could have a family. You cannot have a family. You could be black or have friends. You could move to another area. Like all these things are if then statements. If you got enough money, you can move. If not, then you gotta stay where you at. So life is just a big concoction of that. But what you are gonna have is what you deserve. You're gonna get what everybody is gonna get what they deserve. You know. That's one thing that the human life will give you exactly what you deserve. So but everything else is in limbo. Think about we just had a damn tragedy happen in Shreveport the other day. Kids gone. Kids that did not deserve to lose their life. However, my saying holds true. Although those kids were 3, 6, 8, 10, stuff like that, they didn't get to grow up. They didn't get to have their first kiss. They didn't get to have their first love or a baby. Or move or a job. They didn't get to smoke weed for the first time or have a drink. They didn't get none of that. But they still received it. They still passed on. And I know that any of them didn't think that day when they woke up. They didn't think that they father in some instance would come in there or anybody else would doing harm to them. However, it happened. So that's why I say the only thing that life deserves is death. That's the only thing that is going to come. Everything else is just you could get it, you cannot. So if you want to be materialistic in this life, go be materialistic in this life. Hopefully you can afford it because the current system you live under in the United States, I'm only going to speak for the United States, is you have to be able to buy this stuff. Or you can have to be able to get somebody to buy it for you. But more and more people are not being materialistic. I mean, breweries are starting to go out of what is the thing called? Like people who make alcohol, they're starting to lose business because alcohol is dependent upon you drinking. But people aren't 21 no more. They're not even going out, hanging out, stuff like that. So young people ain't even drinking. Not that they should be drinking, because nobody technically should be drinking, but they don't even occasionally drink. So if they don't occasionally drink, those places are going to go out. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I mean, if you want materialistic things, then hey, have at it. Have at it. Just I hope you can afford it, especially with the price of everything going up. But it is what it is.
Many people are same. Yeah.
So, yeah, that kind of threw me off.
So that's what it was for you. So is he physically your type?
Yeah, I like his hair. I like your hair. Your hair is nice.
Is she someone that's physically your type?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and back
Yeah,
down.
he like
All right, so we do have 2 unpopped balloons. I'm gonna let you go ahead and ask them a question. So, what's your question for them?
How often you go to gym? Yeah.
Never.
Let's go check it out. All right, love. We're gonna start over. Can I get your name and age?
Diamond Jackson. I'm 24.
And what do you do?
I'm an electrician.
All right. And how often do you go to the gym?
I try to go every day. I like the gym. So I might not make it every day, but 5 times out of the week for sure.
That's a lot. 5 times? Dang, girl.
My gym is close to my job. So I just bring my clothes and then I just go after work.
Yeah.
All right. And let's check out this pop balloon real quick. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
Yes, my name is Akayemi. I'm 49. So the age gap is a bit much, but physically, I think you are very handsome. I also love your hair, but I don't work out and don't want to either.
So you don't work out at all? This is just natural?
This is me.
So do you believe in like a health journey or anything? You just like, we gonna do our thing?
Sure, I believe in eating healthy and whatnot, but
that's
the
a big
physical
part of it
exertion,
too.
not so much.
Naturally, you look good. Though.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, he answered my question, so physically it's there. Okay. All right, let's come on back down, right on over here.
Damn.
All right, love. Come on down. Yeah, your time to shine. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go ahead and have one good question for each other, and then I'm going to go ahead and ask my question. Since he got the last one, I'm going to let you go ahead and start.
Oh, I have like 2. Okay, I think diving back into the materialistic thing, because that was a bit shaky. So, how do you feel about birthdays and holidays?
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, that's okay. I mean, that is a thing we have to do everybody in birthdays, any special occasions or anything like that, maybe like that, but not too much. I mean, like not too much, like not on birthdays, not
Roses at least once a week, twice a week.
Once a week or twice a week.
Roses once a week, twice a week. And this is why I had the conversation, and I'm glad I'm gonna end it off on this one when this is done. But I'm gonna just say this, and this is why I had the thing I had yesterday when I was saying how this situation, it can never be fixed because people expect people to do things that they're not physically supposed to do. It's just like you're expecting something that is it's like a car. Like if you go to or you order something, you're expecting the optional add-on to be part of the main thing. You're expecting that the optional thing that you could get is supposed to be what comes on the car or on the thing. And it's like, ma'am, that is a optional thing for the guy to have. That's not what that's not what guy or girl is supposed to do. Life is way harder than worrying about buying your wife or your girlfriend or any significant other roses every 2 weeks or a week. You see what I'm saying? But again, that's why I say I put the issue of all of this between men and women. I put this square at the feet of the church because they don't accurately teach men, in my opinion, they don't accurately teach men or women to level their expectation of what the other person is or isn't supposed to do for them. You see what I'm saying? And it's that type of thinking and or reasoning that we get to this place where everybody feels like, oh, well, they not doing this for me or they not doing that or they not doing. It's not supposed to be that way. But again, I can't control that, and it's so much so that if you extrapolate that out from how the church isn't teaching men and women what to expect from one another, the church or parents can't even teach their kids or anybody else what to expect out of life. Forget what you're supposed to expect out of finding a significant other. we can't even accurately teach kids what to expect out of life because we're too busy trying to keep them coddled in this whole it's gotta be this way, or oh, if they don't do this, they don't really care about you, or oh, like never mind that the person that, like in this situation with these two people, right? And I'm gonna get back into the show. With these two people, she's trying to sparse out or trying to suss out or suspect out how much materialistic how materialistic is he going to be with her. Mind you, that's not what any man's job is as a man, period. That's not even your job to do that for your children. That's not what the only thing you're supposed to leave your children is things that they're like that are going to be for them, things that they can use. But if your children have the expectation that you're supposed to do something materialistic for them, they've already lost. You know what I mean? And that's why I literally, that's the one thing in this space that I feel like everybody's missing the big picture about. Because if we can get this idea that, a man's just supposed to buy materialistic things for a woman, and then we can get on to the next part where we can actually build some, or we can try to address other things, but we can't even get out the blocks. We can't even get out the gap because we're stuck, at step one where we have to have a materialistic thing. Now, I understand why a girl will want that because, hey, they only have one life to live and they don't want to live this life in that situation, going through life and not really ever be treated like how they believe somebody's to be treated. But again, they weren't, in my opinion, the church didn't tell them how to be treated. The church just, it thinks that a guy is supposed to do this, that, and the fourth. Meanwhile, if you go open that book, you'll realize that that's not what a guy's purpose is in life, period. And imagine how low of a man's life that is for God to send him down here to just trick off on a woman, yet alone a wife or anything like that. Life is way harder than buying roses every week for your wife. But if your wife has that expectation of you, she's already fried. She's already cooked in her brain because that's not an expectation from anybody. Life is way harder on anybody, guy, girl, anybody. And then for your woman or a woman you meet or a woman you probably want to make your wife or anybody to have an expectation that you're supposed to buy them gifts, trips, and luxuries of life and things like that, it's beyond stupid. It's not even biblical, for one. And two, it ain't even probably going to happen. It's just the funniest thing it's the funniest thing. It baffles me every time. If a woman expects you to have luxuries of life, first of all, the man has wants and needs. Two, that ain't what God given. That ain't God's job for that man or any man for that lack thereof. Number three, only 1,500 men in this country can afford to do whatever this goofy idea of luxuries in her mind is to give to her. Only 1,500 dudes in this world, in this country, can do that. And of course, I know there's more, but I'm just saying that like it's a small majority of people that can do that. And number three, what the hell? Like, why would he do that for her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he isn't gonna want, like, okay, and then he says, okay, I'll do that, but then you're gonna do this, and then if it's something she don't want, then it's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Again, this expectation that we're just gonna have people believe that. That's why I said there's no more lies. All lies have been, in my opinion, all lies in this world have been exposed. We're not just going with it should be like that. We're not going back to we need the idea that we're going to go back to a time where it's better for people, or like people can just get like, we can just hold the blinders over our eyes and like things will change. No, it's not. No, nobody believes nobody in this country. And honestly, that is the best position to be in. I don't believe nobody until you show me. Gone are the days you're going to be able to tell me you can do something for me or you're going to do something. No, you're going to show me it first. You're going to do it first. It ain't no more, all right, I'm going to scratch your back and then I'm going to turn around, you're going to scratch mine. Because after I scratch your back, I turn around, you always dip. So here's what's going to happen first. You want to scratch my back, and then I'm going to turn around and scratch yours. But then people realize, nah, I'm not doing it that way. Well, then fuck off. We ain't doing the business no more. And that's exactly where this country should be. Because that's the last step before this people, not this country, because the country's cooked, but people, once you're there in life and you realize, yo, everybody's out for themselves, that is the last step to you truly living the way you want, need, and have to. And I would dare say the way God wants you to. Because then you will realize I'm not doing all the goofy things that everybody else wants to do. Forget them saying, oh, well, this is what you should do or trying to guilt you into it. We're done with that. And I'm glad that people are at that point in their life where they're realizing, yo, we're living the BS way in life. But yeah.
That works, yeah.
Let's just clarify this real quick. Are you saying that you don't want a woman that comes off to be a gold digger where all
Yeah,
she cares?
not a gold
okay.
digger, yeah.
So that clarifies it for you.
Yeah.
So he's not looking for someone who's just all into the materialistic, what
Yeah.
you're gonna give. He wants someone that wants to spend some quality time,
Yeah.
be able to, bond a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Can I get two more?
Go.
What is?
One more.
What is a woman's role in your life? Like, what role would a woman play in your life?
I would say life is all about, sharing all the ups and downs. A woman who stands on my downs as well and will be a supporting woman, I would say, I will also stand on their downside too. So, yeah.
One more.
Nope. What's your question for her?
The same question. How does a man in your life, you think? Yeah.
Can I specify? I guess boyfriend or husband. It's a little different. I feel like that would be two different roles.
Exactly. And that's part of the issue right there. Because it ain't supposed to be but one role. And this is why I say the things I say, because notice how there's two different roles. But then y'all going to come up here and say that y'all Christian. There's only one role. It's supposed to be that of a husband, but now everybody has a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Let's see how these two roles pan out.
Okay, it's like a boyfriend.
A boyfriend would kind of be a partner. We would just be, I guess, like you said, going through life together.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there would still be an independence in between us.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you would have to have your life and I would have mine. Like, you definitely need friends. I can't just always be
Yeah. That's, yeah.
All right.
Just Pop, you don't
Now,
like them.
I know you have more
She got them
questions.
shoulders, bruh. She got shoulders. I know she actually be pressing. She look like she'll knock somebody out. She probably do boxing. She look like she got a little jab or something like that. Them shoulders, like, she look like
We
she ain't
get
playing.
past this round, we do have a second round where it's more intimate.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are interested in making it to that next round, are we going to pop or lock in?
Can I ask what area you stay in?
That is all going to be a part of the second one. This is just a speed dating round, okay?
I'm skeptical.
Well, if you're skeptical, that second round is going to be able to justify everything that you needed to do.
But then it's still one more person, right?
Unbelievable. Choice. And this is why I say I always had this saying, like, choice breeds selfishness. The fact that she has a choice to either pop or wait for somebody else. Now in her brain, she's thinking, well, what's in it for me? What's best for me? And that right there breeds everything else in life. You know what I mean? It even goes back to the Adam and Eve story. You know, because God gave Adam and Eve a choice, free will. And that's what I mean when I say choice, free will. You have the option to either do or don't do. You have the option to either obey or don't obey. And the moment anybody has that option to do right or do wrong, I'm not saying they're always going to do wrong, and I'm not saying they're always going to do right. I am saying they're going to do what they really want to do. And that's where the selfishness comes in. Because part of her is like, well, I like this guy, but there's one more guy. He could be a better guy. And this guy is just sitting there laughing, giggling, ha-haing and kikiing. It is what it is.
If I pop, I can't do the second round thing.
No, what you? Why even? And this is why CGA will say just buy the box. You talking about if I pop, I can't do a second round with him, as if he's not standing right there. You see what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I said how the church has to be able to accurately teach both men and women like what to expect from the other person, what their job is to do. And because the church doesn't teach women that the job of a man is not to just do what you want him to do, people are always going to think like, oh, well, he's just standing there, or oh, that's his job, right? Or oh, I'm gonna get what I want regardless of whatever he wants or regardless of whatever he needs. So look at this in a situation. He's standing there waiting on an answer. But you sitting here really trying to have your cake and eat it too. You trying to pop on him, see what's better, and still go on a second date with him. As if the guy isn't standing right there. Now, it's got to be on the guy to understand that this isn't acceptable behavior. And he's got to be able to cut, just move on from this. This don't even matter. But she literally just said, can I pop? Basically, if I pop the balloon, I don't get a chance to go on a second date with him. But he's standing right there. But he don't want to leave. And this is why I said I would never go on one of these shows. Because it's the goofiness people do to one another. You're literally trying to pop on him, see who else, the last person to come out, and then still go on a second date with him. Unbelievable.
And you are attractive.
Thank you.
I'm a pop. You are attractive though. I would love to get to know you.
Ain't nothing else you can do. And I'm not mad at her making the decision. It's just I want people to live and stand on the decisions they make. But when y'all flip flop, as you will inevitably do, don't hold up, don't virtue signal as if you're some better than everybody else, or don't virtue signal as if you're like this over religious person or this, that, and other. Like, I don't like that. I don't like people who run their own race, fail at it, and then act like you've been done wrong when it's like you literally had your option to choose right or wrong. You had your option whether to do this, that, and so forth, whatever it is in life, and you chose what you chose. So I don't want to hear crying and complaining. Crying and complaining is reserved for people who never had a choice. Who never had a choice. Those are the people who get to cry and complain. Not these goofy ass people on the internet. You know what I mean? We just had that tragedy in Shreveport. The parents of those kids, they get to cry and complain. Because the kid didn't have nothing to do with it. A 3-year-old lost his life. 2 5-year-olds lost their life. 6-year-olds lost their life. They didn't have nothing to do with nothing. They get to cry and complain. Not these people who get to run their lives into the ground on the internet, laughing, joking, thinking everything a damn game, and then all of a sudden, years later, want to say you're victimizing somebody. I actually just seen a video where that woman is actually getting tried by the federal charges are being brought up against her for taking a video of that dude who was sleeping on his couch naked. The DoorDash woman. She actually getting ready to do some damn jail time. And she needs to send up here lying saying, well, I delivered food to his house and the door was open and I saw him exposed, knocked out. Knowing you were lying, knowing that even if that door was like that, you were supposed to close that dude's door as a sign of being a good human being. But no. And he gave you instructions to leave the door on the damn doorstep, but you didn't do it. So of course she deserves to go to jail. And then you exposed the dude. You put his uncensored body on the internet. And you gave out his address and his name. So now he's got to be in bed. Yeah, you deserve to go to jail. You absolutely deserve to go to jail. People, man.
Well, why did you pop? Cause come on back. Cause
I just don't know what else, but I'm a little. We did vibe. I like your answers. I just wish I could ask more questions. I really.
That's what the second round is for. Okay. And I love how you said that there's one more and you saw what we already had. So go on back.
Goofiness. And it's all laughing jokes. It is what it is.
I'm gonna think about it later. Y'all are just
sad. But it is what it is. You can't even be mad. It just is what it is. And honestly, you can't even be mad at her. I'm not even mad at her. I don't care. I'm not mad at nobody because I'm not putting my meat in none of these people. So I really don't care. But you know what I mean? Shout out to Corporate. Corporate got that song called No Truce. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is, bruh. I can't be mad at nobody but myself. Shout out to Corporate. And that's what he's gotta say right now. Because he was on this Pop the Balloon show. He thought he was gonna get one, and then she played him out right at the end. And he can't even be upset. You gotta do like Corporate do. I could have really backdoored you, but I ain't spiteful. I can't be mad at nobody but myself. That's all he can do right now. But it is what it is. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this Pod the Balloon of Fine Love. This is a sugar honey iced tea show from the beginning. But I was actually delighted to see the baby girl, Davy. Y'all named her Davy. Shout out to baby Davy. And shout out to DZ and Shani Rose, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all too.
You ugly motherfucker.
You know, having a beautiful family, and I wish y'all nothing but success and continued growth. And you know, I look forward to keep reviewing y'all content. I will watch some of y'all other content. And if y'all are well, I don't know if any. I know somebody has told y'all that I review y'all content before. Because I know another Pod the Balloon they reached out to me and say, yeah, we know you review our content. And if y'all do review my stuff, I mean, shit, make some shorts, man. You know what I mean? Send me an email or something. You know, I'll come on, I'll chop it up with y'all. Because I think my views on like this space is not extreme, but it's like extremely different from what anybody else is doing. Because I like laughing, joking, roasting and shit like that. But keeping it fun and playful. But I got ideas and thoughts and theories and as to why people do the stuff that they do. I just don't like people like playing both sides of the fence like that. To me is dangerous, it's scary, and no. But again, you know, can't be mad at nobody. But anyway, like I said, that's gonna be it for this Pod the Balloon of Fine Love. Please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. There is a Cash App down in the link in the description if y'all want to donate and help a nigga get a bag of chips. You know what I mean? There's a Ko-Fi down there too if you want to donate that way as well. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, like I say, and bring somebody to the channel, especially off the late night. We go live around in between 11 and 11:30. I'm gonna try to do that Sundays, definitely Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays. I don't know because I work later on Tuesdays, but definitely Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays, Thursdays. Maybe Friday, I'm not sure, but on Friday and Saturday, I may if I do go live, I will go live like closer to like 12:30 or something. And it'll probably be like in the morning. I'll probably go like 12:30 in the morning to like 3 or something like that. So or 2:30. So but that's off the morning. But anytime Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm gonna go live at 11 between 11 and 11:30. You know what I mean? So you'll see my channel pop up. Definitely come join the live, say something, you know, don't just be ninja watching me and don't say nothing. That should be ridiculous.
Ugly motherfucker.
And shout out to my boy Scotty for coming through.
You ugly motherfucker.
Scotty, if you are in the chat, you didn't pick one, but out of the girls, the one I would have picked, maybe that one that was just up there with him, but I don't know. I just never known a girl to be who work in the trades. So she said she was a journeyman electrician. Like, shout out to her. You know, she probably got a truck. She keeps all the damn electrical switches and all that. Imagine calling somebody to hang up your ceiling fan that fell out the damn roof, you know, because y'all was watching Super Bowl Sunday. You call her up the next day and then she come out there, you know, and she's talking about, yeah, well, what you need hung up? And she just walked through the door, and you be like, damn. You be like, damn. I ain't never called an electrician. Normally you call an electrician and somebody like him come out to you. But you call an electrician and that girl come out to you, you gonna be like, damn. You gonna be taken back. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm getting ready to get up off of this joint and get some rest. So catch y'all boys back in the next one, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe too, by the way, man. Absolutely pertinent to the growth and trajectory of this show. So, let me see. Oh, game 2 was tonight. Shout out to what they call. Shout out to the Timberwolves for knocking down that game too. I actually want to see the T-Wolves win, but I'm thinking, man, if Boston, I don't know, Boston looking good. San Antonio, I don't know, bruh. They just don't miss threes. They don't miss any threes, but we gonna see, man. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm out, man.